Can y'all really feel me?
Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I'm gonna be telling you guys 5 things that you should know about being a lash artist or becoming a lash artist. I'm not gonna ramble, I'm just gonna jump right in. I want this video to be really like short and sweet and to the point. So the first thing that I'm going to say, and don't come for me, because I know that y'all like to tussle about this subject, but I'm gonna say, taking a lash certification class only, taking a lash certification class by itself does not qualify you to do lash extensions. Depending on your state, taking a lash certification class only, just by itself, does not qualify you to do lash extensions. This varies depending on the state, but taking a lash certification class alone without going to esthetician school, without going to cosmetology school, does not qualify you to lash. A lot of people, I guess they go back and forth on this because they've had people tell them different things. They've taken certification classes from people who have told them, no, like, this is all you need. You don't have to go to school. As long as you take this class, you can start your lash business. That is not the case. And I know there are a lot of people that are out here doing it, and you know, business is booming. But if anybody were to call state board on them, they would get shut down and they will get fined. So do with that information what you may, but I feel like I needed to get that one out of the way, because that one is the biggest misconception, is that you can just go take a lash certification class, like being taught by another lash artist, and then you're automatically, you know, able to do lashes in your state. Like I said, it does depend on the state, but I'm speaking for Georgia because that's where I live. If you are not a licensed esthetician or cosmetologist, you cannot practice lashing in the state of Georgia. The second thing is to not get discouraged in the beginning once you first start lashing. It is a skill, you know, it's muscle memory. It takes time to get faster with your lashing speeds. It takes time to learn, you know, different application techniques. Like, it's all a process. It's a learning process. I've been lashing for over 2 years, and you know, I still learn new things. I enjoy learning new things. Like, it's a job, but it's also a hobby for me. Like, it's my craft. I absolutely love it. So always make sure you're not being too hard on yourself, because it does take time to learn this. But you know, the more sets you do, the better you get. Every set that you do will be better than the last one. You're always improving. So just keep that in mind, and just don't be too hard on yourself, especially in the beginning, because in the beginning, you know, you're gonna learn different techniques, you're gonna learn different application styles, you're gonna be using different types of like equipment, like such as, you know, your tweezers and your glue rings and things like that, because different things work differently for different people. Everybody has their preferences. So just don't be too hard on yourself in the beginning. Just take it a day at a time and just practice, because the more you do it, the better you'll get. That leads me into the next thing, which is to use different tweezers whenever you're learning how to lash in the beginning. I know a lot of people just start out strictly with the straight tweezer, and then like a curved tweezer to pick up, and the straight tweezer to isolate. There are so many different tweezers, y'all. Like, they have smaller foots, longer foots, some are skinny, some are more wide. You know, they curve at different angles. try them. Try as many as you need to until you find one that's comfortable for you. I have a whole collection of tweezers. I do have my main ones that I use every day that I feel like I can lash everybody with, but it helps to have different tweezer angles and sizes for different clients because everybody's eye shapes aren't the same. So I don't use like my thicker pointed tweezers whenever I'm isolating somebody that has a lot of tiny thin lashes because I need a more narrow point. So I have a pointed tweezer for those clients. Some people's eyes are more hollow, and then some people's eyes kind of protrude like out. So for those clients, I have a tighter curve to go over their eye when I'm isolating their lashes. So make sure you try a lot of different tweezers. I have heard a lot of girls say that they didn't know that there were different tweezer styles that you can use, but there are so many different tweezers for isolating, for picking up, for fanning. So make sure you do your research, look into that, and try multiple tweezers so you can find one that's comfortable for you, so you can you know, get your speeds up and learn how to lash comfortably. Okay, number four is don't be afraid to turn people away. And this is more so after, you know, you're paying clients and you got your clientele established. Make sure, you know, you don't feel guilty for having to turn certain clients away. Remember that, you know, you're providing a service for them, but this is also, you know, your job. You're the expert. You know what's best for, you know, clients whenever they come in and they lay down on your lash bed. And if you see their lashes and they look like they're, you know, maybe damaged, brittle, and, you know, not strong enough to handle lash extensions, tell them that and be honest with them. Don't feel like you have to provide the service for them and then you feel bad because you know in the end it's gonna make the damage on their lashes worse. So don't feel bad about, you know, having to be honest with people. If somebody walks in and they want a mega volume set but their lashes are, you know, kind of brittle, damaged, short, gappy, and you know that won't be a good, you know, fit for them because it could damage their lashes even more, just be honest with them. There will be some people that, you know, are entitled and they're gonna feel like, oh, well, I'm coming to you, I'm paying you, so, you know, you provide me the service if I'm asking for it. But some people, most people will be happy that you told them the truth and that you were honest with them and that you didn't just do the service anyway and damage their lashes just to get the money from their set. So I know it's gonna be hard in the beginning. It's always hard whenever you have to tell a client no, but I mean, as long as you explain to them thoroughly why, I promise you 99% of the time they always understand. All right, number 5, last but not least, this one's really easy. Never stop taking pictures. Take pictures whenever you're lashing your mannequin in the beginning, whenever you're practicing. Take pictures whenever you're doing your friends, your family, whenever you start taking your first clients, because I promise you, seeing the progression as you take pictures of your sets is going to be amazing. Even now, I feel like I've gotten kind of bad with this. I fell off a little since a lot of my clients now are my regulars and I only have like a certain amount of full sets, you know, during the week. But always take pictures, because whenever you know, have a really nice set that you're really proud of, it always feels good to go back and be able to look back on that, like whenever you have a bad day or whenever a set doesn't turn out the way you may have wanted it to, or it doesn't you know, look the way you thought it would look in your head. It always feels good to go back and look at those great sets that you're proud of, and it always feels good to see how far you've come. So never stop taking pictures. I've been lashing over 2 years and I still take pictures of my sets. I try and remember to take pictures of some of my regulars whenever I do their fills. Just always document the process, because you will feel really good about it in the end. All right, y'all, that wraps up this video. I hope these tips were helpful. I'm gonna try and do more videos like this where I talk about being a lash artist and being an esthetician in general. So make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any uploads. Make sure you leave me a comment down below and give me a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.
I've been watching you. watching you